So, previously on Edge of the Empire.
Nah.
So you guys killed that Sith guy who was coming after you. Temet and Day, the bird lady, is thrilled to pieces that you guys helped her find the holocron and put down all that dark force energy. She got you a ship, which I think you guys decided on.
Yep.
And you did buy the upgrade for handling with that? Brilliant. Oh, alright. So, basically, after all of that is said and done, you guys can head back to her apartment, and the city's basically been blown to bits, because those guys were bombing it, looking for you, trying to get you guys out of there. So the local Mon Calamari people aren't terribly excited as you walk through the marketplace on a day-to-day basis. So...
Wait, isn't their ship still up there then?
Their ship is impounded by Mon Calamari police force.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, wouldn't it still be up there somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if they would let us take their ship instead.
Always something you could explore, but I mean that's basically the prompt. I've got nothing else to
What
start.
what was? Do you know what their ship was?
Yes, I do.
What is it?
Probably something we don't have the staff to fly.
That's very true. It was a big thing. It was a big ship. It was
Like a large cruise ship.
It was a Silhouette 6, and you guys are normally on
wow.
a Silhouette 4.
So a freighter at least, probably bigger.
A freighter is Silhouette 4, which is what you guys normally have.
Well, what's it all need to
it's
fly? 'Cause,
considered capital ship. I mean, you might be able to fly it. Let me pull it up.
Not very well. Capital ships are like a 100-person crew.
Yeah, they are bigger crews. So, I mean, there's like a crew that's on the ship.
Yeah, we need to actually get a crew.
And then we need to take the ship away from that crew, which consists of, again, 100 or so people.
Well,
And that's
no,
just
remember
the crew
because the
complement,
Mon
not
Calamaris
transport
currently have this ship, though.
Yeah,
They said the ship is impounded, so because we helped them, they may give it to us.
But like I said, you're not in high favor with the people because they're
That's the
villages
people, but
and-
the police force love us.
Well, we still need 100 people or so to crew a ship of that size. We cannot fly it.
Yet.
It is not. It is okay. Yet. Okay.
Exactly.
Stealing it now will do us no good because
No,
we
no,
cannot
no. We
fly
don't
it away
have to
from
steal
the
it. We can
planet.
ask them if we could have it, but just leave it here until we find a crew.
And
Yeah.
pay them the fees to store it. To
So
store a capital ship.
Hey, you never know.
it's a 1,200 person capacity ship, and that
Wow.
includes the crew.
That's a big
It's a
ship.
Silhouette 6, so it's a beastly ship. It's nearly 7 million credits to buy one.
Wow. 7 million to buy it. Holy crap.
7 million to buy a brand new one.
If anything else, we could always ask them if we could have it and just sell it off for the credits.
I don't
highly
think they're
doubt
going to
they'll
give you.
it.
I mean, it's got
They're
10.
not gonna just.
It's got 10 heavy turbos. It's got 5 forward beams. It's got 20 point defense laser cannons, 60 threshold, and 40 strain.
Yeah,
5
I
armor.
don't think they would logically give it to us, and I doubt the game master would want to give it to us.
It
We're
can
breaking
have
the
a
rules
complement
on
of TIE fighters on it, so
Yeah, we're not getting that ship then.
that's
It's
a ship
It's a little
to get.
too. It's a little too overpowered.
I mean, I had thought of it at first, but then I looked at the stats and like
Ever want to
they
do another
can't
upgrade?
even man the
Crew it.
ship. So yeah, that's not really a viable
It
option.
was a good idea, though,
It was an idea.
but we just can't.
Yeah.
Brian's in here twice? Question mark?
Something was broken.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Couple-
the thing I've
already
learned
tonight.
right now over the past 10 minutes is that I really need to buy an onboard wireless card because this is not working. Every time I try to do any video call, whether it's Skype or Hangouts or anything, it just falls apart. But anyway, back to the important stuff. I was going to ask, do I have experience that I need to spend from the last everything?
Probably. Do you guys remember what we said?
It was 30
Yeah.
experience.
30
Oh, it
experience.
was? Okay.
I believe so. I have 10 left over. I have to see how much that one cost me. I think it cost me 20. So
I currently have. Where do I have that? I have 14 experience available right now.
So Brian, you can spend experience on skills themselves, or you can get
Right.
talents, which is what I posted in the Facebook chat. So you can get specialty things that do niceness.
For your
Begging
character.
for XP.com. That's a great domain.
Yeah, right?
That is just fantastic.
All right.
So we're back in her apartment, you say?
Yeah, let me just move everybody back to the apartment.
Alright.
yeah, it would definitely be 30 XP. So
Yeah, I have 14 XP that I can use right now that I just have sitting there.
yeah, I'm just saving mine for next level.
I don't really have anything else I would spend it on.
Nope.
On our stat sheet... Oh, never mind. I answered my own question.
I
Okay.
want to check something real quick. Because my character sheet still has Mathis information on it.
Oh, that's
Uh-huh.
odd.
And if I'm going to be looking into buying talents, I will want to be able to record them properly.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Oh, these are pretty cool. Some of these are really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some neat stuff. in there.
Alright.
So does this function like a tree?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
and normally, you're supposed to pick a class, and you can only buy in that class. That's too metagamey,
We
and
haven't
I don't
followed
really
that
like
at
it.
all.
So you can buy from any tree that you want.
Cool.
So if you've purchased,
You
I
know
mean, you
what?
still have to follow the tree. You can't just buy a 20 skill without purchasing the 5, 10, 15. But some of them overlap. So if you buy a 5 in Juggernaut, and that happens to be in the Heavy class and the Marauder class, you can have both of those. So you can go to the level 10 in either one of those classes.
I'm looking at this and thinking I should buy myself some talents. Specifically looking at Stalker to Quick Strike and down that line because that's very much in line with what I want to do with this character.
I mean, go for it.
Talents, I
You
don't
said
need to
have
know
how many
too
points?
much. 30.
Okay. Well,
You just
I'm
have to let
gonna-
Steve know that you're buying them, but he doesn't need to know exactly what they are and all that. We keep track of that ourselves.
Yeah, because I can't keep
Yeah,
track of
write it
everybody's
down.
talents.
Hang on. I
Yeah.
have this thing with stuff written on it because old school mode is the right mode. I just have to find it. It's in one of these
I'll need to
drawers.
update your character sheet online then too, so that you can keep track of it.
Yeah. The other problem is that my character icon is tied to Mathis still, so
Right. I need to give you a new sheet. I'll put yours up whenever I.
Oh man, I haven't updated my
Get a chance.
online one in forever.
They're nice to
My
keep up to
talents
date.
and all
That way I can keep track of it a little bit, but it's not a huge deal.
Yeah, I'll get to that at some point.
Yeah,
Whenever I
yeah,
remember.
not a big deal.
alright. So I'm gonna take Stalker and then just spend the rest of my points. Can I go ahead and update the spreadsheet with those
Do it.
points?
Yes.
Okay,
So what
I'm
does
gonna
the
do
stalker
that.
skill do?
Stalker skill gives me, it says one blue die.
So that's the
Oops, I
boost
just
die.
closed
Yep.
the tab. Yeah, so a boost die to all stealth and coordination checks,
Ah, that's a nice.
Okay.
which is actually pretty nice.
Dustin, you have the lightsaber, right?
And that's
Yeah.
5, so I'll have 25 left to spend.
All right. So people
get to
around the
going.
area don't really care for you to be here. Temidin Day is thinking about moving out, and is kind of encouraging you guys to stop living in her apartment for the past couple days, like you have been.
We're bums.
I mean, she was getting you the ship and all of that stuff, but now you've got the ship, and you
Oh,
guys.
so it's been a couple days
It's
go
been
by.
a couple days since you've had the ship, and you're still just hanging out with her, and she's been cooking
All
dinner.
right,
and,
so like all of our health and strain would probably
yeah,
go
your
back to
your
max
strain
and
is
all
back
that.
to normal, and
Okay.
Oh, we haven't rolled for Destiny, have we?
oh no, we haven't.
No, we have not.
Let's roll for Destiny.
Oh, wait. Well, my Destiny's in there somewhere. I got a black.
Spent all my points.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This is not
So-
looking good.
Excuse me, I'm still terrible at this. What do I need to roll?
White,
one white.
white.
Okay, here we go.
Jordan, are you
I
able
added
to?
percentages.
Oh, yes.
Well,
No,
then,
give me a second.
let me just cry. I'll be over here crying. You guys need me. Let me just move my character. I'm out here, and I'm crying because this is gonna suck.
Destiny's apparently not on our side today.
I have bad feelings about today.
Well, I mean, I'd rather it happen today than last session with the Sith.
This
If
is
we had
true,
gotten
right?
all had have been pretty bad.
The Force is not with us today.
We're just gonna get in our ship and it's gonna like explode. Wow, like
I have
as we
two
take
white.
off.
2 white. All right.
Hey,
God.
I
Someone-
What'd you
don't
guys
quite
get?
believe you, but I'm gonna go with it.
What'd you guys get?
5 dark side.
No one got a white but you.
Okay, so it's open world. You can do whatever you want. Suggestions are there is a ship deed that you guys have. I think
that like ghost ship thing or
Yeah.
whatever.
David has like a deed to a ship, and I can pull that up if you're interested in pursuing the ship idea. You can check like a job listing through the HoloNet and see who's looking for jobs for groups of people to do things, and you can look and see if there's anything that's exciting and piques your interest. Would you like to go to your
I would
ship?
be fun. Yeah, we
Yeah, I
should
say
go
we
to
go to the
ship.
ship for now,
So let me
just to see what our new ship looks like.
Yep. Let's get you acclimated.
But I do real quick. We don't need to like go to a place, but I just real quick want to buy some stim packs. So,
Okay.
Just take
yeah.
mine. I have like 10.
I could use some armor repair. No, never mind. I got 3 armor repair kits. I'm good for now.
I'm just kind of hanging out.
yeah, I just want some stim packs. So, I guess I'll just take Dustin's if he's offering.
Steve, how many days have we been there? Because that means there would have been stim packs creating.
Per
session.
That's true.
Doesn't it?
It's per session,
true.
more so.
Well,
Again, it's a theatrical sort of thing, so...
How many stim packs do you have, Dustin?
10.
All right.
Damn.
How many you want to give?
I don't care. I don't really
Might
use
as well
them.
just give him like 5 of them.
Yeah,
Then
that's what I
I'll
was thinking.
take.
He uses them the most.
Then I'll just take all of them if you don't mind.
I'll keep a couple. I'll keep 3.
Okay. Okay.
That's our new ship.
Yes, this is your ship.
It looks like weird.
It's
Whoa.
very... lots of boxies. I don't know why there's so many boxies, but... Those are like,
It's
that's
a
like
very
shipping
weird
areas.
looking ship.
Yeah, it looks like I'm looking at like a cathedral, like.
Well, at least we've got a lot of storage.
You guys bought a stupid looking ship.
It is a kind of dumb looking ship, I'll give you that.
It's got a lounge, an
I mean, like,
auto
fold it up.
chef. It has an auto chef.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey guys, I'll be back.
Okay.
2, 3.
Okay.
It's got 4
I gotta go.
cabins.
I like
Take
to
care of
stow
something
it.
real quick.
It has
Okay.
cabins and all that other good stuff.
It probably looks pretty nice if you're actually inside it.
That's kind of a really dumb design I just looked at though, because look how far away the cockpit. Oh no, never mind. That's just the cockpit's like up here.
Yeah, the
It's
cockpit,
just-
that's just like a
okay.
breakout. It's just showing
But still,
you where it is.
that's still weird because comms is down there.
Yeah,
but
comm
you'd
isn't
think
in the
comms
same
would be in
room.
the cockpit. You'd think it would be in the same room.
You would think so, but it has a decent comm system, apparently.
This
Well,
is
I
a
don't know
bigger
about-
ship than I expected.
It's definitely bigger than our other one.
It's a little
2
bit bigger.
large carbo bays. Carbo bays, yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Pilot for scale.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't gone to bathroom this entire series, so.
I'm about to go piss out the airlock.
The Facebook chat is what the ship looks like on the outside, just to give you an
Facebook chat.
idea.
Ew.
I'll
Wow.
hold my comments to myself.
Alright.
Just say it reminds me of some Japanese erotica.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
kind of
the
does.
color is poorly chosen.
Bright green would have made it a little less awkward.
Hey.
Anything but that color would have made it a little less awkward. Alright, so do we want to go look for this other ship that we have, but don't know
Now-
where it is?
Okay.
What we should do is we should actually make it so that all these boxes
green.
are full of,
Yeah, let me
Real
try
money?
and
so we have
figure
drugs.
this out. Give me just
Oh,
a
I thought you were
second.
going to say money.
I can't get rid of that. Oh,
I
there
think
it goes.
click on it. You should be able to get rid of it.
It was really hard to click on.
So I want to make contact with anybody I know in my various underworldy type connections.
And trade
Try to get us
chips.
a job.
All right, give me just a second. I'm
Oh,
gonna try and
what?
hook Jordan up to the call.
We decided we're going to do the ship deed that David has.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let me pull that up then. Okay, so he has a deed to a ship. Angu Drom, he was one of the mini mob bosses that was working for the Hut mining rill. He won a deed to one ship, the NG Fafnir, which was a retired Nagi warrior ship. He was on the planet Mandalore, and he staked a lot against a ship his opponent had. And after he came to winning it, he found out the ship wasn't actually in the guy's possession, and the warrior said that there had been experiments on the ship, but enemy forces had captured it. Nagi forces attempted to regain control, but were unsuccessful, and he mentions that the planet Plintep in the Mephout system, but Drom never got around to checking it out.
So we need to find out where that planet is.
So you would need to find that planet. Yes. So this ship does have some star charts into the hyperspace computers, which is more than you can say for the last ship you guys procured.
Yeah.
However,
One
it
of the planets?
doesn't have that planet in it.
Do you think...
It has Mandalore,
Like, 'cause we're-
which is where the
we're
guy
still
got
on,
the ship.
We're
You're
still on
yeah.
Mon Calamari, right?
Yes.
We could ask them if they know where it is.
You could look around. Somebody on the planet might know.
Well, I mean, even
So,
like call their tower or whatever.
considering you guys picked me up here, I'm gonna assume I might have some connections. Can I look into my connections and see if anybody has any information?
Sure, that sounds good. Do
And what do you want me to roll?
let me pause this tab. Pause. Oh, that would be an either outer rim check, which you don't have a skill in that just yet, or maybe an underworld. You have a skill in underworld.
Can I do underworld?
You can give that one a try.
So what am I rolling here? Remind me, because I've got
Probably going to
10
be
is a level 1.
3 purple to come up with anything useful.
So roll that.
Yes. 3 purple versus your whatever that is, your skills are.
Nope.
Did I do that right?
You just rolled 3 purple. You still need your positive dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I forget every time I do this. So I need
that's cool.
3 purple's difficulty, and then positive dice is because I have a level 1 is a yellow, and what?
That's a
green,
yellow.
Is that right?
And your underworld is an intellect, so that's a 2. You only have 2 intellect?
So
Facebook thing.
Wait,
they
what?
Goofed up.
3, 4, 5, 6,
Do I?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I do only have 2 intellect.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
So 2 purple, 1 yellow, is that right? Or, I'm sorry, 2 green, 1 yellow, 3 purple.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
no, I would think it would be
Oh, yeah.
just 1 yellow and then 1 green, probably at
Yeah.
best.
1 yellow, 1 green, 3
Probably.
purple. Sorry, I was calculating to make sure you had enough skills, but I guess you do.
Okay. 1 yellow, 1 green, 3 purple.
Yes.
You
Well, that's
try,
interesting.
but
Triumph.
you failed.
Failed, advantage, and triumph.
What is wrong
What
with
is
my
this
phone?
like call that keeps coming through?
Yeah, okay. I'm not the only one getting it. Good.
No, you're not. What is this call that keeps coming through, people?
You got me.
Uh-huh.
I know Jordan was gonna try and reconnect.
It keeps
on his
calling
phone.
like It's calling our phones instead of like
Yeah.
the computer, though.
Oh yeah.
I definitely don't want to enter the call
Yeah.
twice. Anyway, I failed. I don't know anybody useful.
You
On
don't
this
know anybody
planet.
useful. You do know a little bit about the war. It was relatively obscure, and no one seemed to care. And it's definitely in an outer rim off of a normal trade route. But there's a lot of places that are out of rim, not on the normal trade routes. So.
All right.
Well,
Well,
with that knowledge, I want to turn to everybody else and ask them what they know about the Outer Rim.
No one knows much.
I think I have decent outer rim. Yeah, I have 1 yellow, 2 green, so I could take a stab at it if that counts.
Outer rim?
Yeah.
You guys check Facebook.
I don't even have.
That's much better. At least now it just looks like alien dicks instead of human dicks.
Does
Too many tabs.
the outer world knowledge and stuff go up even when we fail too, or do we have to succeed on that? Get that
Outer
figured
world
out?
knowledge I've been giving you a skill in whenever you go to a planet. So I've been giving
Yeah, that's
like 3.
Alright.
I think I've
why
been
I-
giving 3 points for whenever you visit a new planet.
that's why I have a yellow now instead of just all greens.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys have been on like one more planet than me.
Yes.
Wait, this is in Outer Rim?
Well,
This is an
Since
outer
I
rim
just
planet.
joined on this
Holy
planet,
crap,
I haven't been to
Dustin.
any.
Dustin, what were you doing?
Perception check.
Oh,
alright.
With a little bit of force.
So
in there.
I am doing this
you left
outer
your
rim
white
check.
on there too, Dustin.
I know, I saw that.
Say that again, Dylan.
So I am doing that outer rim check. Is that what's happening?
What?
Sure, you can
I
do an
mean,
outer
is it
rim.
relevant?
You can do an outer rim
Is it
knowledge.
relevant? Okay.
It would again be 3 purple. But
No,
you
I did,
also
but
do not know anything about it. Although you guys, between the two of you, have a lot of advantage. So let's say that you're able to go back in the history of the data pad that David has from Ungudrum, and you're able to find a contact name that the Negi warrior was on the guy who won it from. You've got his name as well now. So,
do we have like a number to contact him, or are we just gonna have to go back to that planet?
you don't have a contact information, no.
All right. Well, how about we just go back to the planet wherever he is and we get some info?
Mandalore?
Yeah.
We've been there before, haven't we?
I don't believe so.
No,
know
I
what
don't
it
think
is.
we have.
You've
It's
you
in the
said
ship,
you've
right?
fought Mandalorians, but you've
That's right,
not
yeah.
been to Mandalore. Mandalore is definitely on a trade route somewhere. Let me.
Yeah, I thought you said we had it like built into the system.
Yeah, you
or
said it
something.
was in the ship.
Yeah,
'Cause it
Mandalore
came
is
with some stuff.
Mandalore is definitely in the system because that's a popular, big
All right.
place.
So, what kind of check would I be doing to, like, start flying this thing?
Piloting space.
But I mean, like, how many purple?
Yeah, let me tell you in a
Is it
second.
level one?
Once I find where it is. All right, let's just.
This ship has a co-pilot seat, right?
Every ship
I'm
does.
Yeah, I'm in the co-pilot seat.
And it has 1 or 2 gunners.
It has 2 gunners.
But
Who's
it
our
doesn't
best
show
gunners?
them.
I don't believe that it shows them. No. The
Wait.
gunner.
No, it's just holding off.
Where is
They're
the
probably
gunner
just
seat?
some people that are in the air, in the cockpit somewhere.
Yeah, you can just say you're in the gunner seat. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't.
I'm probably not a good gunner. I just want to make sure that the people who are good at that are near those guns at least.
Yeah, I don't
I don't
see
think we have
where the
anyone-
gunning would be from.
I don't think
I
we have
guess
anyone
just like
good at
in
gunnery.
here somewhere, like like a video screen and whatnot, analog stick.
That's
In the
certainly
cockpit.
viable. I could take that.
I mean, it gives us a way to do it, since there's not actually like things there.
Oh, 5 is so good. Anyway, the game we're
It's
playing right
amazing.
now.
All right.
Yeah,
You can
sorry,
either
sidetrack.
I'm
go
gonna like
like
abduct every single animal in that game once I get it.
I'm trying.
Anyway.
you guys can either like take the normal space route all the way into like into the colonies area, deep core area, and then take the other trade route back out to Mandalore, or you can try and fly more of a straight shot through the outer rim. The difference is going to be it's going to be an easier check multiple times to fly into the core and back out. It'll be a more difficult check to fly straight there, but one, it'll be shorter, taking up less resources and time. It's like a, I don't know, 6-day journey, straight shot, more like a month journey.
Well, like
Okay.
how?
Maybe not a month.
What's the
Probably
difficulty?
like 2 weeks.
What's the difficulty at the straight shot one?
Straight shot, probably 2 hard checks.
So 2 red,
No, 2, 3 purple
Oh.
checks.
2, 3 purple checks.
Yeah, as opposed to, like 4, 2 purple checks.
In this scenario, would it be solely relying on Josh's piloting at that point, or will my co-piloting play in at all?
I could see giving boosts on co-piloting.
Well, do we want to see if Dylan can do a boost check thing to see if he can boost my piloting then before I do my piloting roll to see if I get a boost?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
So what? Am I just rolling piloting then to see if I can boost him?
I would roll maybe a computer's check as your nah, it'd be an astrogation check.
Astrogation. Okay. I mean, it's not phenomenal, but my intelligence is good enough that it's okay.
Yeah, if you get a good astrogation check, that'll give a boost die to his piloting
Just a
checks.
standard check?
Yes, go ahead and do a standard astrogation.
Okay. A whole lot of nothing.
Oh, man.
Not bad. It just all canceled out.
Okay,
All right.
so he does not get any extra helpful info for you.
Well, I mean, I didn't hurt you.
Should I try for the short route? Because I've got 1 green, 1 yellow, 2 green versus the purples. However many purples we try to
hear
go
me?
with.
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Thank God. Sorry, another.
So it's going to
problem
be
with
either
wireless cards.
my 3 versus their 3 or my 3 versus the 2, depending on which way we go. But it's either doing it twice or 4 times then.
I mean, in some schemes, I think you would technically have better odds doing it the harder way. It's just it's 2 scenarios versus like the 4, but you're rolling more purple dice, like net purple dice. I don't know. So there's more chances to fail, but I don't know. You have more chances to succeed too. I don't know. I'm indifferent.
Eeny, meeny.
Well, the pilot,
Any
it's up
ideas
to
on that,
you.
Dustin?
Pilot's flying, so pilot gets to choose.
Any input on this?
Up to the pilot. You do what you gotta do.
Well, I'm getting
Well-
input on everyone, so we don't just end up being lost.
That way, when you lose the ship in the middle of nowhere, you can't be blamed.
Well,
If
well,
we
we
leave the
will.
ship, we all die.
Yeah, we will trust your judgment, and if it goes horribly wrong, we will all spread the blame evenly.
Well, I guess I need to take off first, don't I?
If you want another check, sure.
What would that be? 2 purple?
Just 2 purple. Yeah.
Hey, it gives me experience.
It does give you a little bit of experience.
And it buys
Exactly.
me time.
Actually, I guess you guys would have been out in space already, because the shipyards are up in space. So you would have boarded this out in space. So
Yeah, I never
you're already
did
off. You're orbiting the planet at the moment.
Okay. Well, then that roll
Wasted
doesn't count
roll.
anyway. Damn it.
So sorry.
But that gives us an example of the roll I'd be doing for the long way.
How am I?
Yes.
2, 1, and 2.
Hey, never mind. I'm done.
Any input, guys? Which way do we want to go?
After thinking about it, I say take the long way because Steven could screw with us with all of his negative destiny and make us like hit like an asteroid belt or something. He's got 1 million of them.
All right, we'll go the long way then.
Never know.
That's a very
You
good
said it's
point.
full-
That's what I was planning on if you went that
Full
way.
rules then too.
Good call, Dylan.
You said full rules, right, Steve?
Yes.
There's one.
So that's technically not a success, but
But
there's
it's not a fail either.
there's no failure. So it's just gonna take like an extra day, but you,
Feel good about it.
you happened to tweak the auto chef and use less fuel on the food and everything, so that extra day doesn't deplete your resources or anything.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Here's rule 2 coming. There's rule 2.
Success for not doing anything.
all right, so you make it down into like the colonies area where you're going to be turning around to head back out on the main hyperspace route. But there is an Imperial, not a blockade, but a stop. And so
Shit, a DUI checkpoint.
basically,
Yeah.
Oh, we have a box of real too.
so they are
We've got like one in our army of boxes.
they calm the cockpit and ask for your identification.
I can't speak to them.
You
I'm
mean...
I guess I would have to.
Yeah, Dylan,
since
you'd
I'm
have
a
to do the talking
co-pilot.
because they can't understand me.
I hate doing the talking.
So
I'm not
you
sure
make-
what to do. Do we just be honest, or do we like make something up?
I'm back.
Because I don't
What
think
am I
they really
doing?
like us. Hey.
Did you catch any of that?
Let me see if I can handle this. I do have negotiations.
Yeah. How about I call up Mr. Suave Debonair, like someone who's got like better social
Justin,
What?
Somebody who's got social skills, because I don't have social skills.
Somebody who can talk. Go to the comm section ASAP.
I'm less good at negotiations than Samantha is, though.
I don't want to.
Yeah, the only thing I'm decent in at all in that category is leadership, and I don't have a ton of that.
I can't even speak basic.
I mean, I guess I can. I mean, would leadership count for this?
Probably not.
Yeah,
The 3 people with leadership are all at level 1, so.
I have 2 in leadership, 2 yellows. So
You do?
yeah, I
Oh,
leveled
it's-
it up a bit.
Right.
The only time he ever tried to really use it was on me the one time, and he failed though.
Oh, I might be.
I used
I
it.
might
I
be
used it
getting
more
as
early.
well.
I used it early game. I haven't really used it
okay.
more recently.
Okay, so I'm dumb. I forgot that I have to count in my base skill for extra dice as well. So actually, my negotiation is not that bad.
Right. You
My
have like
presence
a couple
pretty
green
solid.
plus the whatever yellows.
Yeah, I've got. It would be 3 and 1, three presents, and a level 1 negotiation.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'll throw that out there.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna tell him if
That's probably better than mine.
let the people on the comm know. We'll have someone up right away, real quick. We just need someone with the proper paperwork or whatever.
Sure.
All right. So they come to. They tell you guys how to connect to them at the dorsal airlock, which is that one down there by the cockpit. Which I
Okay.
guess is like technically here.
Quick
Yeah.
aside, before I actually get on the comm, what region are we headed to?
The Mephout system.
Okay, is that Outer Rim?
That is Outer Rim, yes.
Okay, we've just cut through into the core worlds to go back out again.
Right.
Because
So basically, you took the highway as opposed to taking back roads.
Right. Okay.
The back roads were just a
I'm
little
not talking
riskier.
bullshit once I get on the comm.
Yeah, and by back roads, it's more like off-roading. So.
The downside of taking the main road, though, is there's tolls. Tolls and
Yeah, there you
traffic
go.
check.
All right, let me pull up somebody for you to talk to.
All right. So is somebody coming up to the cockpit to actually talk? Because
Comms were over here.
I guess I'm going over to comms, so let me go find myself. Here I am.
well, isn't somebody coming through the airlock?
They're docking with you, and they've got like an airlock. They're just meeting you in the airlock at the moment.
Oh, actually,
So
that's even better.
So you need to come up.
Yeah, so you're actually like need to be in the
Cockpit.
cockpit.
There I am. Okay, I'm at the airlock.
Hold on, let me give you some steroids, just to play safe.
Just because. Because why not? Please.
Because like, we don't need to be like running a risk with the law.
What steroids are you doing, and what do they give me?
I'm going to give if I steroid you successfully, you get to raise one characteristic. I suggest you raise whatever it is that helps you talk to them.
Which would be presence.
Okay. So, I succeeded. By a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice!
Okay.
Wow. Yeah,
So
you did.
my presence is 4 now, and I'll be rolling 4 green and 1 yellow. If I
You
roll a third.
you lost one strain though, so
Okay.
No, he didn't. You triumphed.
I guess we can say the Triumph got rid of the strain loss if Steven's cool with that.
Yeah, that works for me
Okay.
with a triumph.
So I'm ready for them to open the airlock here.
Okay, so they open it up, and there's one person in stormtrooper uniform standing there. He's unarmed. There's 2 guys a little bit ways back. It's like a tube that's connecting the 2 ships. They're standing on the other side, and they're armed, but they're not in an aggressive stance or anything. And he just asks to see your papers that say that you own the ship, which is right in the middle of the glove box because you just got the thing new. So
Absolutely, my good sir. And I hand him over the paperwork, the title, and all of that.
he
The
glances.
Galactic Insurance and Emissions Inspection Report.
He takes a look at it and asks how you feel about the Empire.
There's no better time than the time right now to be doing business in the galaxy. And I think the Empire has given us that opportunity.
Are you blowing steam out your ears, or are you just kind of? Are you telling the truth?
Do I have
Now
to
be
answer
honest.
Probably a little bit of both because our business is doing well because of the
So here's
Empire.
the thing.
That was a
No better time
GM
to
question
be
rather
doing
than
business.
he wasn't necessarily asking you that. That was me asking.
Yeah, there's no better time to do business.
Our
because
business
with
is
the
doing
Empire the way it is. There's so much smuggling to be done. And it's not. Actually, yes, it is because of the Empire that we can do all of this smuggling. Because if it weren't for the Empire's regulations, I wouldn't get to smuggle as much.
All right.
So, it's mostly true.
So go ahead and give it a negotiation check. Is that what we would consider that probably?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Versus his negotiation.
Okay, which is
Call that a draw.
Don't forget your bonus.
right. So 4 green and 1 yellow is my roll. What's his roll?
I rolled his roll.
Oh, so do I put any purple in or
Nope,
anything?
no
like that?
purples.
Okay, here we go.
Don't forget your blue, I think.
Oh, come on, really?
Wait, I don't think I get a blue on that.
Oh no.
Just stealth and coordination.
Oh, gotcha. I mean, that's not a problem. He's fine with that answer. He asks you what your point of destination is.
We're on our way back out to the Outer Rim.
Anything in particular you carrying on this boat?
Mostly just food supplies. You know how humanitarian aid goes. With all of the pirates and people out there attacking random establishments, it's good business to be bringing out various supplies.
Do you mind if we do a general scan of the ship?
What will
Can't
General
see why
Scan detect?
That would harm anything.
Question to GM. What will General Scan check?
Not drugs.
Okay.
Of course we don't mind. We're simple travelers. We're businessmen after all.
All right, very good. Please
I want one of those.
Please remain docked until you receive further instructions. He leaves and closes
on
the
Echo.
airlock.
All right, I think we need to get people on the
Seriously,
gunners
help
just to
do
be
it.
safe in
Like,
case
just help
this
the
goes
Google
south
search
real
something
quick.
for you. Yeah.
In case this goes south, people get on the gunners real quick.
Yeah.
That is never a
We'll,
bad
we'll make
idea.
sure that the engines are
so-
nice and
yeah,
warm and ready to go.
I saw another one.
So
Yeah.
they do their scans for a little bit. You notice it's kind of passive. And after a few minutes, the comm crackles back on. Thank you very much. What's the name of your ship? Did you guys decide on that?
We never named it.
I want it
Yes,
to be
yes,
the,
pink
Yeah,
fluffy
really.
unicorn.
Something
the
unicorn?
SS,
Hold on,
the
let me-
SS Silly Nannies.
Silly
Google.
nannies.
You're not naming it the silly
Name
nannies.
generator.
Yeah, we had a ship named Generator. I had linked to that earlier.
I think I posted some funny ones, but nothing serious.
Pirate ship name generator. Yes.
Works for me.
I like the name Pink Fluffy Unicorns.
Oh, the pink
yeah.
fluffy unicorns of
Fluffy
truth and
unicorns.
reconciliation.
Of truth and reconciliation. Great.
I
Dancing on
love the
Bacon.
Halo input there.
I'll be back in like 10
Oh
seconds.
yeah, Brian had the unholy slaughter.
Oh, that's right. Oh,
That's only
5 seconds.
moderately conspicuous.
Bonito. Honeysuckle.
I do like the green much better, Dylan or Dustin.
Wow.
All right, I am back.
Yeah. What color? What color do you think would be best? What about black? I can
Black
try
would probably be the best.
I'll try black.
Then it would be looking stealthy like.
Yeah.
So what is the name of the ship? Or are we gonna leave that out? We can talk about that later.
Loyal Explorer.
All right.
Well, here's the
Just call
thing.
it truth
I'm
and
gonna give him a
reconciliation
fake
for
name
now.
either way.
A fake name either way.
Oh, wait.
No matter what name we decide on, I'm gonna give him a fake name.
How
I'm
about the
not leaving
pillar
a
of
paper
bottoms?
trail.
Because it looks like it's got pillars.
At any rate, the comm crackles back on and it says, insert ship name here. You're free to leave. Thank you for your stop. Enjoy your Imperial Day.
Yay!
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
give us
Onward.
Next
another
roll then.
2 purple.
Not too purple roll. Oh, how did I fail?
Bum, 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 bum. Let me... Where did that show up? 71. Okay. Go ahead and take a setback on your next roll,
Okay.
but nothing bad happens because of that roll that you just had.
Alright.
Great.
Next roll.
Awesome.
Whoopsies.
All right. So you make it to the
Planet.
planet of Mandalore. So you're in the Mandalore system. You slowly cruise to the 5th planet of the Mandalore system in the Outer Rim.
Ooh, Outer Rim.
Hey, we get more points because we're at a new planet. Woohoo!
Yeah.
Yep.
Woo.
And there's a number of large cities on the planet that you're aware of. So any one of them is as,
Do we know
what
as
it
generically
is?
good as another. So we'll just say you pick a city and land in it.
Yeah, because we don't really know what one he's in.
Right.
Do I need to do a landing check or are we good?
Yeah, go ahead and give us a check to land down there.
And we crash, burn, and die.
Oh, Dylan,
Oh.
you had to say it. You had to jinx us. What is wrong with you, Dylan?
So as you aim towards one of the larger cities, you have a miscalculation and put the joystick down just a little too far, giving you some increased speed. Therefore, you need to pull up a little bit, and you overshoot the city by a good bit, bringing you down into a nearby forest, nearby on a planetary scale. I mean, it's going to be 50 miles from the outskirts of town, which may
That's
prove
not
advantageous,
necessarily a bad
but
thing.
not a huge problem.
It actually may end up being a good thing if we end up getting into a fight. We got to get out. Instead
Well,
of
we
trying
don't
to
have
pick
any
up on
easy way to travel like 50 miles, as far as I know.
No, so I mean, you can take off and reland. That might be your best option, or you can stay right where you were and try and walk.
Hoofing it.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess I'll try to take off again and go.
Hello.
Alright, I succeeded on taking off.
We gotcha.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank God.
Let's see if I
can
can
get
land
an
it this
onboard
time.
wireless card soon.
I landed it this time. Alright, we're good.
There you go. Brought it down nice and easy.
Just rolled one for fun.
Do we always have dice show up on the board?
That's just mine. That's
Okay.
mine.
Gotcha.
I just like seeing the dice.
Yeah, they're kind of fun sometimes. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Alright, so we landed it.
Oh yeah, I guess that's the old dice system. Yes, you land delightfully smooth. Let me
Dainty
pull up some new maps or something.
So I can't do black. Has to actually be.
2-minute break as I pull stuff up.
Did you get it in black yet, Dustin?
I can't.
You can't?
Aw.
It's not letting me do black. It has to be a color.
Try blue.
Yeah, or red. Those are both
Blue
cool
or
colors.
red?
Okay.
Yeah, those would be some good
Gotta
options.
do red, blue, green. The RGBs.
Okay.
I bought red, green, and gold.
Red. Blue. Ah.
Maps are overrated. Alright.
Oh, wow. I just saw something on Facebook. It's a picture of DeMarco Murray for the Cowboys and then a picture of DeMarco Murray for the Eagles, and it says, "Hi, I'm Dallas Cowboys DeMarco Murray, and I have DirecTV. And I'm Philadelphia
Yeah,
Eagles
I saw
DeMarco
that,
Murray, and I have cable."
Saw that one.
That's a good one.
I'm very confused. How does this have anything to do with the Pirates being the second best team in baseball right now?
Had nothing to do with that. It was just funny.
Oh, right. Sorry. I keep forgetting football's a thing because the Pirates are the second best team in baseball right now. I'm not telling a joke. This is real. And
Really?
just so you know, I'm definitely not telling a joke. The Cubs are the third best team in baseball right now. Oh my God, it sounds like a joke.
Yeah, it kind of does now that you say that out loud.
Like, it goes the Cards and then the Pirates and then the Cubs? What? Like, really?
Well, the Pirates need to win out so that they can be first.
We're like 4 games behind right now.
Yeah, I know.
It's we were so close. We were 3 games, and then we decided to let the Cubs kick our butt.
We were 2 games at one point.
So.
We were
Okay.
really close. The problem
And
is on the entire series, the
So
entire
about
season.
Metal Gear Solid.
Alright, so you land.
Talked about the
not to
other
get off
thing I
topic
love.
or anything.
That's fine.
but-
I was looking around for stuff anyways. So as you get onto the planet, you find a bar and make your way inside. I'm not going to pull up a map just yet because maps are overrated. So you make your way into a bar, and there's a couple patrons sitting at different tables. Nobody immediately stands out, but if somebody wants to make an underworld check, perhaps you could find something useful.
What
I
about
think
perception?
I can probably be the only person capable of doing that
Okay.
because I am the only one with any skill. What ability governs Underworld?
Intellect,
Right.
I do believe.
Intellect. Of course,
me-
because
Let me double check, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
So 2 green, 1 yeller.
I'm thinking the blue looks the least
Yeah.
creepy.
Yes, that's correct.
What should I be rolling against?
I will let you pick 1, 2, or 3 purples, depending on how much info you would like to get upon a successful roll. Of course, if you fail, then you don't get any info.
Let's just middle ground it and go for 2.
Great. All right, so as you're looking around this bar, you notice over in the corner, there's a guy who has on a jacket that you recognize as generic uniform from the Nagi warrior people from the army group. So years ago they would have worn it. It might just be a collector's item at this point, or it might be somebody worth talking to. But it's a person of note.
I nudge one of our guys and like nod over with our head, with my head, and just say, "See that jacket? That's the guys we're looking for."
Pretty cool.
Nice jacket.
That's a cool jacket. Anyway, that's the guys we're looking for. We're looking for those guys. That's Nagi warriors.
That's the guys.
Yeah.
He's sitting at the bar, like at a countertop, and he's got one other person next to him, a human male, and they're just chatting cordially.
So
Right.
I want to walk over, sit beside him on the other side of him, if there's an open seat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to order a drink for him and his buddy and myself.
He kind of looks at you and says, "I can get my own drinks, thanks."
And I say, "That's all right. Consider this payment. I'm looking for some information."
He kind of glances at you again and over at the guy he's sitting with, who gets up and excuses himself.
I'm
That's
assuming
all
he
right.
takes his drink with him, because I bought him a drink.
I'll get mine in the to-go cup, please.
The big gulp.
Yes.
So now we're alone.
So, what can I do for you? Friend? Foe? Random bypasser?
Let's go with friend.
Okay.
Some of my other friends and I are looking for a ship.
A ship.
A ship once owned by a gentleman who would have been comfortable wearing a jacket similar to yours.
Oh, I see where this is going. He writes down a couple numbers, and it's an address. He says, "You'll probably want to go to there to find some more info." I don't feel comfortable talking about it, especially not here in this venue. But
Yeah.
go there and let them know that I sent you. Let them know. Oh, what's his name? We'll say Kobito. Let them know Kobito sent you.
Really? You're stealing the Dragon Ball Z name now?
I just
Just
randomly generated a name and it popped up.
I was thinking that's,
I don't watch DBZ.
just
see,
watch
that's
his name,
The
Brett.
that's the Supreme Kai's right-hand man's name.
Really?
Yeah, that's really, really specific.
That's random.
I'm actually surprised that you are that specific on this. But impressed at the same time.
All right.
Yeah,
all right,
I
so,
know that.
So yeah, so let's
I'm
thank
sure
him. and
Jordan
move
knows
on.
that too.
So I slip him a couple of credits, tell him to enjoy his drink, and thank him for the information.
All
Tip my
right.
hat and wish him a great day.
He is quite pleased to be of service. Let me pull you off of
Jordan,
there.
didn't you know that also?
Know what?
Kobito. Who is that?
That's someone from Dragon Ball Z.
Supreme Kai's right-hand man. He
Oh,
fuses
yeah.
with him. Buu
I definitely didn't remember his name. It's been forever since I've seen that.
I just finished watching all 9 seasons.
That
I'm
was
watching
fun. Why?
I'm watching Dragon Ball right now, the original. I'm going through the classic.
I watched
So-
those before it. I do a marathon at least once a year.
I bring the information back to you guys and hand it to you, and I say, and that's how we do it where I come from. But, of course, this could still be a trap.
It's a tarp.
It is possibly still a trap, as an old mentor of mine once said.
It's
So
a
let's be
trap.
wary.
All right. So you're up here at these green squares. Green squares are kind of like the bars.
It looks like a Tron level.
It does kind of look like that. Yeah, that's what I thought. He mentioned for you to go down this corridor to the number is it's this one down here. Is
Okay.
the address of the room that he gave you guys.
Let's go.
Are you going instantly there? Are you waiting around? Or
Let's just go. Let's get it done. Let's go, go, go.
okay?
So we start going, and I stop everyone. I say, wait a moment.
Let's wait a moment while Grara runs forward and.
Let's just see where our friend decides to spend his
Is that a floppy disk?
reward.
Yes, it is.
So I want to wait
There's
in
another
the
one down
shadows
here.
outside of the cantina for our friend to come on out and see where he goes.
Okay. So it starts to get late. I mean, you've been waiting for like 2 hours at this point.
Oh my god.
Do you want to continue waiting?
He got quite drunk.
Well,
There's no point in waiting.
It-
I'm gonna go sit outside there and just take a nap while you guys piddle
At
paddle
this
around.
point, I vote we move on.
Rara gets money.
Just simply say, I think we can
Uh,
safely assume
Who
our
is dumb
friend is
enough to try to
enjoying
mug
his
a
reward.
Wookiee? I mean, if there's someone who's dumb enough to try to mug a Wookiee with a
can do it.
vibro axe, I would love to see them try.
If
You
you're
can do it.
napping,
Yeah.
More power to them.
I would love to see them try to mug a Wookiee.
If you're that stupid,
all right.
And Dustin, you only have me because of force powers. If it's hand to hand, I own you.
So there's a door that you guys are outside of. It doesn't seem to have any knobs or buzzers or
Let's kick it in.
knocks.
Oh. It doesn't have a knock.
It doesn't have a
Your
knock.
fist just falls off when you try to knock on the door.
No knock.
is anybody actually going to try knocking?
I mean, you could knock on it, sure, but it doesn't have a place. Doesn't have like a buzzer or any place that
A
would
designated-
conventionally knock. Designated
I'm just
knocking
gonna-
location. Yes.
Go through to the
Knock
front of my
here.
group with my electro lock breaker.
Oh, sorry. What was that, Brian?
I'm gonna. Do I see any computer terminals near the door?
No, that's what I was getting at. There's nothing that
Ah.
would indicate how you could open this
it
door.
is
If
a
I ever
very
build a house,
Even with
I'm
my lock
gonna
breaker,
put
there's
a
nothing
knock
to target.
here sign on my door.
A portable hole.
A
All right,
portable
well-
hole.
How about somebody just knocks on the door?
I'll do it. I knock on the door.
Unknockable area.
So
Is
are
that
you-
a brawn check?
Are you
Knock
all
on the non-knockable door?
Are you all
Agility?
standing outside of the door, or are you
I'll
standing
stand
off to the
here.
side?
I will
I'm,
knock,
I'm
and
following
I'll be
Grabo
down
because
the
he's a must
hallway.
impact.
But near enough to hear
Brian,
what's
you have
going
to be
on.
there too, because you're the one who we gave the address to,
Okay.
and I can't speak basic.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was kind of funny that you knocked on the door.
Well, I'm just tired of all the piddle paddle,
Oh,
so I
right.
knocked.
Oh,
So
okay.
I guess I'll be there with him.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
The two of us.
Okay, so the door cracks open, and they ask what you want.
What you want?
What you
Wait,
want?
Sir, I believe that you and I could perhaps have a mutual business relationship. I have a good friend, and then I give his name, who suggested that I should come to see you.
He pauses for a moment. Just the two of you?
Yes, just the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just
Just
the
the
two
two
of
of
us.
us.
He closes the door, you hear some bolts unlock, and it reopens again. And looks around, waves you guys in.
Do we have comm links between the group of us?
Yes.
We do.
You do have comlinks.
We have unlimited texting.
Yeah, you
I
have
want
unlimited
this-
texting.
Okay.
10 gigs of shared data.
I want to set mine so that they can hear everything.
That's a brilliant plan. Okay.
I mean, we'd hear Steven narrate anyway, but
Well,
Right. Well,
That's
in-game
metagame.
logical reason.
I get what you're saying.
Metagame.
So everything that happens inside of this room, you're all about to hear, and you all have cover on the room.
so you open, or you get in there, and there's a guy reclining against a chair, and he looks over at you two as you walk in, and the person who answered the door, he says, "Come in, make yourself comfortable."
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Do I find a chair I can sit in comfortably?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna kind of chill back in the shadowy. Well, not really the shadows, just kind of chill towards the edge of the room.
Okay.
I just
So I don't want to break any of his furniture by sitting on it.
I want to give them the impression that I'm perfectly comfortable sitting in front of them, and I have no problem with this situation whatsoever. Not afraid in the slightest bit.
All right. That's the guy right there that you're talking with. And you can assume the other one is of similar looking
They're
nastiness.
both rather chickish looking.
Yes, does kind of look like a girl, doesn't it?
Ah, my
Wait a
ears.
second, I'm going to reload my screen because my clicking is not working properly.
Sure.
I did the same thing I did last time where I caused that to happen. Oh wait, no, did I just fix it? Never mind, I just fixed it. Okay.
Okay.
Good job, me.
The song is.
So he's asks you, so what can we do mutually beneficial for us?
Oh, my friend?
Is mine still on the table?
I'm looking for a ship. I happen to have the deed to that ship.
A ship, a deed to a ship. And why would you be asking me about a ship?
I hate washing dishes.
Owner of the ship before the deed found its way to my hand. Was
Just
a
for
member
your
of
reference,
your group.
it's the NG Fafnir.
Is there a plastic one in the
Okay.
bag there on the table?
So you have a deed to a ship. That concerns me. How?
I came across it in my dealings. I am a trader of sorts,
And you
buying and selling.
want to sell me a ship, or you?
No, I
what?
simply want to recover the ship that is lawfully and legally mine. After all, I own the deed. I'm hoping that you can help me, and perhaps it can be of some financial interest to you.
Oh, so
Assist me.
you're looking to hire me to help you get a ship back from some pirates or something like that.
Well, no. I'm looking for the Fafnir.
The what?
The Fafnir.
He kind of looks at you, and says, "You have the deed to the Fafnir?"
And I look him straight in the eye, completely seriously, and I just simply say, yes.
And then they had a moment.
Staring
Well,
contests begin.
how did you acquire that?
A
The
colleague of mine.
The Fafnir was an exploration into a profitable venture.
Yes, I understand what that means.
Side note: do you remember how Dave got the deed? I don't remember.
He took it off of Angu Drom, who was that mini
yeah.
boss. He looted
Was
it
that
off
the
his
Fafnir?
body.
Leg ripping incident.
Yeah. He wanted to keep his other leg, so he gave up his ship deed.
Oh yeah.
We're nice guys.
I wasn't there for that yet.
No, not
I
yet.
forgot
Well,
about that, yeah.
would I know this information?
Yeah. This is all stuff that you have
Okay.
talked about.
Would you happen to know a gentleman by the name of Angud Ram?
Never heard of him.
Well, neither had we until we took the deed out of his hands. He wasn't very good at holding on to it by the time we met him.
Business
I'm
transaction.
assuming he acquired the deed by ill deeds of his own, which means that there's no foul in myself and my compatriot
So
here
ships?
attempting to recover the ship.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
you, of course, will receive a reward for helping us.
I definitely want in on this. You two and us two, the guy he points to the other person in the chair with him, we can definitely work together on this.
Probably should tell him that we've got other companions that we travel with, and it's not just two of us, but the rest are out and about.
Well, of course, I'll be splitting some of the share of the reward here with my own crew.
You've got a crew?
Well, of course.
No.
This is what we
Well, certainly I didn't bring them with me today.
I'm hiding.
They're
in
more
the
like
crew.
fanboys.
I'm hiding in this
They're
room.
kind of like my groupies, you know?
Okay.
Follow me everywhere.
Well, you don't mind then if I take certain precautions to make sure that you uphold your end of the bargain?
Fair is fair, and safety is simply that.
I like the way you think. All right, let me tell you this. We will go with you to the planet Plintep, where allegedly this ship has gone down. The Nagi, we tried to reclaim the ship after enemy forces had captured it. We were unsuccessful, but that was like 20 years ago. So I don't know of anyone who's found it since then. But if you've got a means, then it could be quite profitable if we found the ship.
Well, since we're now entering into what could be considered a businessman's deal, I'd like to ask a few questions of you.
Shoot.
One, the planet we're going to,
Mm-hmm.
it's not on any of our star maps, which is, of course, why we came here. Obviously, someone like you, with the knowledge and information you have, could be of assistance, and we clearly have a good partnership forming.
Yeah.
Tell us about this planet.
It's the Nagi homeworld of Plintep. It's not much of a exciting place to be. It's a big rock in space. Like most planets, there's not a lot there. It's in the Outer Rim. I don't know. Do you want my childhood stories and memories of growing up?
I start to laugh a little bit. No, that's quite fine. That's quite fine. We'll have time for that on the trip over. But it sounds like most of our opposition will be in your normal rogues and brigands of the sort in the Outer Rim. Who is the enemy that brought down this ship 20 years ago?
Oh, let me wiki that real fast.
Let me get on the internet.
Let me just check into my data pad. Oh, yes.
My wiki brain.
He like his
me just
eyes
bring
roll
my
back
wiki.
from years of drug use. The Macabre. Oh, I remember now. They had been outfitting themselves with mechanical limbs. Nasty bunch.
Seems like a foolish idea. It's a lot easier to chop off. It's a good laugh. Do you think we should have any threat from them at this time?
No, they have
rust.
been defeated. They rust. They haven't been a problem for years.
That's great. Excellent. Then this sounds like a simple scavenger's hunt. You and I and
Simple,
our team.
scavenger. That's an understatement.
Well, we get to form a real businessman's deal here. And I hold up my hand. How does 50-50 of whatever cargo is on the ship sound? The ship, of course, belongs to me and my crew. We have the deed. But of all of its cargo, you and I will split.
That sounds acceptable. And he reaches out. He puts the knife into his pocket and reaches out his hand.
We shake on it.
That we do. All right. Tell your crew that we will meet them. Where are you docked?
I give them the dock location, but not the name of the ship or anything too specific,
Okay.
and tell them to meet a member of my crew at that location.
How will we know who it is?
It's quite simple. You'll give them the password.
How do I know who to give the password to?
Yeah, you need an aesthetic. Who are we looking at?
We'll find you. You won't find us.
That's good. Don't worry about that. They'll know you when they see you. They'll approach you, you give the passcode, and we'll lead you to our ship. And together we'll go reclaim our cargo.
I'm a little more in the dark than I like to be, but we'll give it a measure of good faith. We'll see you in 4 hours.
Excellent. I look forward to it.
All right. He stands up and opens the door, looks both ways, and bids you adieu.
I give him a light bow, and then I just go out the door.
He raises one eyebrow in a very Vulcan fashion. Eh?
A gesture of politeness. So my app is acting up. I can't move my own character
That's
right
odd.
now. But rather than
he's just limp. He's stuck there forever. You just like bow and you're stuck there.
standing in the doorway.
Okay. So where are we docked at?
It doesn't matter.
We
Okay.
teleport there.
So you all heard that, right?
Sure.
Who's what now?
Before our partner arrives. So you understand that 50-50 is really kind of negotiable, right?
Negotiable. We're good guys.
We're good guys. We're the
You know what?
heroes.
Good is relative. I mean, none
Well,
of us
let's find the
so-
ship first and see what's on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't even know what 50-50 is. There could be like nothing there. It could be like a
Yeah, so
crater.
50-50 and nothing could be
That's
nothing.
why 50-50
It could just be
fair enough
one
to start.
credit.
One credit. Here's your half
You
a
get-
credit. Thanks for coming
you
along.
get-
We'll take our ship now.
All right, well, let's go to the ship, do the whole 4-hour doopy, and
Doopy doopy doopy.
yeah,
If all
doopy,
goes
doopy,
well,
and get
we'll
going.
leave here with 2 starships and possibly some fantastic cargo. I can't believe a ship that infamous went down completely empty.
All right. So you're waiting. You've waited the amount of time that they suggested.
We could
Yeah.
totally get them to try to join us. Just saying. That'd be cool.
Ooh, that's a great idea, actually. Recruitment.
Well, how old are
Somebody's
these
thinking
people? is the
Metal
thing,
Gear
too.
Solid 5.
Oh,
But if they're like ancient, you don't need ancient people. We need strapping young men.
I
Think
deploy
about
my
it.
space Fulton device.
just
Zoom in on-
case
zoom
mule
in on the
droid
guy.
Goes down.
He looks like he can hold his own.
Let's just play it
Well,
by
let's
ear.
find out, 'cause I'm sure there's some nastiness coming our way at this whole exploration.
This sounds like the beginnings of a beautiful friendship. So once we recover the ship, I think we should form our own little group here and recruit this guy.
Well, let's find out for how well he can fight first, but let's get the dude who shit.
Hey, I don't care how well he can fight. If he can operate a freaking computer console, he's good enough for a 100-man capital ship. Welcome to NPC territory, boys.
All right. Dylan, what time do you need to be done?
Huh?
What time do you need to be done?
10.
10. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I don't have work.
All right.
I'm off today.
Oh, cool. Okay.
We can go as late as we want. Well, no, depends on Dustin and his schooling stuff and whatnot.
Oh yeah, and I have we have an apartment meeting at 10. That's why I got to fly at 10. So
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
yeah, our apartment gets together and chats once a week.
All my
to
stuff
see
is
how
due
everyone's
next
doing.
Oh, that's actually kind of nice.
I can procrastinate.
I own
Well, I
my
meant, like,
own
what time you have
personal- I
classes
rent
in
my
the
own
morning.
place.
Oh, 8 a.m., but I don't care.
I
Okay.
work at 8 a.m., but I also don't care. I'll go to
Alright.
the gym at 6 either way.
What about you, Jordan?
He doesn't work. He's graduated and
But
That's
I'll
right.
be,
He's
I'll be
graduated.
Well, I have a job.
oh, you got a job, but it's not like a time sensitive. Oh, how'd your interview go?
Which one?
I didn't know you had more than one.
Oh, at a Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got the job. I start tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Just kidding. You do have a job.
Yeah.
What time do you start?
Time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Skip
10 in the
it. You
morning,
don't
so
need to
I've
be
got
there.
till, I've got till like 3 in the morning.
Oh, all
Oh,
right.
nice.
We're good for like all night then.
All right. Let me.
Pull up more maps.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pull up a map for the hangar bay. So, they walk into the hangar bay, and I assume you guys are in your ship. Or tell me where you guys are at this point. I suppose.
I'm on the ship.
I'm on the ship.
Did anybody want to stop at any stores during that 4-hour period?
Ooh, wait.
That
We're
would have been
on,
a good
like-
idea.
Oh,
What stores are there?
I'll buy an armor repair kit and use it so that my armor's back up to snuff. That's
Okay.
it.
How much do armor
Mandalore is a
repairs cost?
really civilized world, so there's tons of stores.
How much does an armor repair kit cost? I forget.
Let me look.
Don't
it
you
up.
already have like 2 or 3?
I have 3, but my armor needs repaired, and I want to keep it at like 3.
I have
Do
a
they have any
question.
trading
75.
card shops?
75.
So,
75 for
jeez.
armor repair.
All right.
so this is the Outer Rim.
I'll buy one and use one.
How likely is it that I could find a shop that might sell me less than legal wares?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay. I'm going to that shop.
Well,
Go
does
ahead.
Steve want to pull up the inventory list of the shop that we can do, or do we have to do the roll to see what they all have?
Yeah, you'll have to do a roll. Brian, go ahead and give me, since it's an outer rim, just give me 1 purple for an underworld check to make sure that you can identify which shop sells less
Can
than.
I do skullduggery?
Uh,
Does that apply? I'm not sure what
justify that
means.
to me. Skullduggery
Well,
is
I mean,
skullduggery is like
I'm less-
sneaky things.
Here's the thing. I'm less looking for an open air shop and more looking for a shopkeeper that will sell me things he doesn't sell to everybody else.
Yeah, that's gonna be a people search. Either underworld, maybe streetwise. Streetwise would be a good one. Streetwise might
I
even be
have-
more appropriate.
I have a decent
Streetwise is cunning.
streetwise.
I have
Give
2
me 3
green
and 1.
streetwise.
I have a yellow and a green at streetwise.
Streetwise is better for me. I've got 3 green and 1 yellow because I've got 3 cunning and
2
in
green
order
and
to
1
roll.
yellow.
Hey, give me 5 seconds. I have to reload this page.
Yep.
Yeah, actually, since you said that, I might look for some medical gear and or any other melee gear that might exist.
Sure.
Yeah, I was gonna think about melee gear and some armor, because all I have is my armored plates and that Jedi robe.
How good is this Mandalorian armor I have?
That's pretty good.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, you're not gonna find much better armor than that.
I didn't think so.
Normally.
I just thought I'd ask.
That's pretty ballin' armor.
Do you think they would make Wookiee-sized armor out here?
It's not gonna be common, no. I mean, you could get like resizable something, like I don't know, armor that you can hang on yourself, or loose clothing. Specific suits of armor. That's gonna be more customizable.
All right.
You might have to order
well-
something like that.
Well, while we're waiting for Ryan or whatever, I want to see, is there any more stuff? Is there any places that would sell like good medical gear or melee gear, like fisticuffs?
I'm back.
Melee gear for sure.
Brawl. Brawl. I think would be technically, because isn't like the vibro knuckles an actually more of a brawl weapon?
Yes.
Not technically
Correct,
melee.
correct.
It's brawl.
So go ahead and roll a
Streetwise.
no. We'll roll like a D10, D100. Roll your D100. We'll see what we end up at. Okay.
Wow.
A 5.
That's not good.
Where am I?
Roll?
All the places that I wanted to have the stuff all went out of business.
It's actually just a whole block of Victoria's Secret stores, which is excellent. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Except that's not what you're looking for. But you sit there for the entire 4 hours. Because why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And I just want Wookiee-sized underwear, female undergarments.
Oh,
okay.
It's horrifying. So now that I'm actually back and I reloaded that, to roll my I guess it's streetwise would be 3 for cunning and 1 for my skill.
yeah.
So three green, 1 1 yellow.
Correct. And 2 purple.
Okay, 2 purple for
Josh, what were you looking for?
Weapons, armor, whatnot.
As far as yours, Dylan, medical supply stores, not really seeing anything that is specifically for medicines. You'll see stim packs and stuff, but other than that,
Dang nabbit. I had to
Yeah,
get
I'm
like a
looking for,
garbage roll.
I'm looking for melee weapons and armor.
yeah, we'll give Josh the melee, which it's still not a great roll. We'll give you a +1 for the world, so 40, level 4, so rarity of 4 items.
Can I take another shot at just brawling weapons?
Yeah, you went with Josh, so you're in the store with him, looking at melee weapons, brawl weapons.
Do you have that store sheet
I
available
find
for
much
us?
better than what I have then. I think mine's like a rarity of like 6 or something.
Yeah, let me pull
I
up
need a,
some stuff for
I
you.
need a heavy weapon that can be concealed.
Whew, there's not too many of those.
I know.
I can think of one. It's like a single shot classic slug pistol.
Oh, that was that thing that was popping up on my phone I told you about.
Let's see.
What? Never mind.
Okay, so what can I what kind of shop am I approaching with this roll here?
Well, you failed, so
Another
know.
So
lingerie
you're not
shop.
going to find any
Yeah.
unreputable. Right now we're waiting for Steve to pop up our stuff.
Here.
store options.
Yes.
I was hoping to buy some
We're at
interesting.
a store.
Yeah, they're just taking a chance to shop while they wait for those people to show up.
I don't need anything.
Okay.
Yeah, you do have a lightsaber now, so.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
mean,
I'll buy
I
another
have
one.
everything I'm pretty sure I have it.
Sorry, guys. I sold our ship so I could get a second lightsaber.
I don't even know if our ship's worth as much as a lightsaber,
Well,
honestly.
if you're
Oh
not
yeah.
Padawan Obi-Wan,
Maybe,
is?
probably.
Yeah, I think it's around the same.
160,000 is what our ship is, I do believe.
Yeah.
I think lightsabers
Oh.
are like 70, aren't they? Like
Steve,
just standard.
is there a artifacts collector around here?
You would have to give me a check for that.
Oh, you're
yeah.
going to sell that holocron?
Let's give Steven like one thing
No,
at a time. I think he's like doing like 4 things at once right now.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
You wanted a melee shop, correct?
Melee, yeah. Melee.
And brawl.
Melee brawl, just hand-to-hand combat type stuff.
That's Super Smash Brothers shop.
Well,
Yeah.
no, because I use swords and stuff, so like swords and fisticuffs type stuff. Up close
Yeah.
and personal.
So it'd be melee and brawl, yeah.
Yeah, melee brawl.
All within the rarity of level 4. Okay. So this is what the shop has. Copy. Star Wars, there you go. Very nice ships, Dustin. Good options. So Facebook message has the shop possibilities. They're also having a special that they can mount a bayonet to any heavy weapons for only.
What?
They can mount a
No, I already
bayonet
have that.
to heavy weapons.
So none of those are even worth my while.
Is a combat knife
Yeah, we didn't roll that great.
better than a vibra dagger? I don't fully understand the difference. I know the difference, like in universe, but I don't understand the statistical difference between the two.
The knife and the dagger.
Yeah, well, vibra dagger versus combat knife.
Vibro dagger versus combat knife.
I see melee is +1 on the knife versus +3 on the dagger. But the
Right.
crit exists on the combat knife.
The combat knife is 3 for the crit,
Yeah.
right?
The best thing that they have,
But with a
we
crit
can get
plus 10.
have.
Yeah.
But the vibra dagger has pierce and vicious ones. So basically, a vibra dagger will screw you up big time. But if a combat knife crits, it will screw you up also big time.
I think
Who's Anonymous Nyan Cat?
vicious is the same as the plus crit. I kept learning the system. So some of these items I put in before I knew what I was doing. So like
Oh,
crit plus 10, I just wrote out what vicious meant because I didn't know what it meant just back then.
Oh,
So-
hey,
Oh.
I have a quick question.
Vicious
So a
1
viper
means
dagger
plus 10 to
is
your
a
crit.
combat knife with pierce and additional melee damage.
Correct.
So it's better.
Yes, it
Steve,
is.
I
quick
have
question.
that. I'm happy with that.
Shoot, Dustin.
With the lightsaber, do I only get ranged, or do I get ranged and melee defense?
You get 2 for your range defense, 1 for your melee defense.
Oh, cool.
So
Here's
they'll
a
have,
question for
so
you.
people get 2 setbacks when they're shooting at you, 1 setback when they're attacking you.
Awesome.
I got a question here too, Steve.
Okie day.
Vibro knuckles. Are they like always worn, or do you have to put them on?
I don't know. I've always had them on.
Yeah, I think they always just you can just keep them on. They're like biker gloves. Bikers, they just keep their their brass knuckles
I could use
on.
my vibro axe while wearing them, and if I were like to get my vibro
Yes,
axe knocked
yes,
out of
you
my
can
hand, I
definitely
could
do
resort
that.
to them. I'm gonna buy some vibro knuckles then.
All right.
Yeah, the vibro knuckles are pretty nice. That's a shame because they're the best one item in that set, and I already have them.
Yeah.
But I'm just it's like a backup because of like if I were to ever like get my vibro axe knocked out of my hand.
Yeah, who is the
Then-
Nyan Cat? That's best. That's
Is the
awesome.
4 the damage?
Yeah.
4 is the damage, 2 is the crit.
Okay, 2 is the crit. Gotcha.
If I had been smart, what I would have done is let everybody else find the store, and then I would have negotiated with the storekeeper to get them to talk to me about their illegal wares. But I did it backwards instead.
That's
Lesson
true.
learned. Then I would have been able to use a different role, a better role, and possibly gotten something good out of it.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. I'm gonna go turn the
let's
AC
finish.
on because it's getting hot up here. I'll be
I was
right
gonna
back.
do that for another week or so, and then it's gonna get cold as hell.
Yeah, I know,
Nah,
right?
Love
Yeah. Steven should just keep letting me re-roll the crit loot button until I get a high number and we get a better score.
Are there any non-melee weapons?
This is a
Not
melee
roll for
shop.
non-melee we-
Oh,
we're melee
you went to a melee shop. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could take a roll for it because we haven't done a roll for that yet.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm looking for like heavy range, basically.
Yeah, you want to roll a D100. Not much
First-
better than me. We're all rolling garbage on the shop choices. Jeez, you're gonna
First
get
is
like
7, now an 18.
But I prefer it locked so that when she's
a.
walking,
Yeah, you're only
it
gonna
doesn't
get
send
like
stuff.
like rarity 2 items, which will be pretty mediocre.
Oh yeah. Rarity 2 weapons, especially for heavy.
Probably barely exist.
Yeah, there's not a lot. There's some ranged light. There are no ranged heavy level 2 weapons. We did give plus 10. There is one. The slug thrower rifle. Which is that one that Dustin started off with that's just awful.
Yeah, but
Just awful.
Yeah.
So could I do a roll for like an armor shop check then also? Since that was for a weapons one I did? Or
Sure.
would you use that for
Go
Go ahead.
armor?
Go ahead.
Do another roll?
Give it another roll.
Finally something decent.
There you go.
Higher
This
than a
could be good
30.
Armor shop.
Alright, so your
Yeah.
armor shop.
Might as well check out the armor shop.
You're walking through all of the Victoria's Secret aisles, and you notice the
Victoria's
ad.
Secret Armor Edition.
Armor edition.
An armor-plated Victoria's Secret thong.
Yeah.
The chainmail bikini.
Chainmail bikini.
-1 soak.
All right. So let's so there's some serious stuff that you can get from
That
a
roll.
level 8 armor shop.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm definitely checking that out. You rolled high enough that it piques my interest.
you guys are welcome. Mwah.
Let me pull up some other good stuff that they got. They got these ones. They definitely have those in stock. Oh yeah, this is the suit. This charge suit is hanging out front of the store.
I doubt we can even afford half the stuff that's there.
I want it. Whatever it is, I want it.
For free.
For free.
Okay, nice.
Really, I'll take anything better than my black vest.
Well, we're just
But it
waiting
looks
right
so
now.
good on you.
I mean, you can't see it. I'm wearing it underneath my clothes probably, so you can't tell.
Well, right now we're just waiting for Steve to pull up all the goodies and send them to us.
You need a high quality sneaking suit.
A high quality H2O.
There we go.
H2O.
Camo.
Alright.
Octo camo.
That's basically.
Obviously, I need to get my R&D team on it and get them to develop the
Yeah.
sneaking suit.
You need to get a high quality cardboard box.
Yes. Obviously. with the
Maybe
space.
even a rusted barrel.
I wish there was a barrel in MGS5, just
Dustin.
as a double throwback to MGS4 and all the others. Like, you
Dustin,
can have a
can you
barrel.
only do one
One
solid
barrel.
color on those ships, or can you do, like, other type stuff?
I could do other colors.
Could you do, like, a camo?
I could try to figure it out.
I think that would look pretty
extremely
cool.
useful considering the space is made out of trees.
Yeah,
Hey,
space is in a forest.
Cool. It would look cool is what we're going for.
Look, in space, the best pattern you could have would be black.
Yes, well, he doesn't have black. He can't do black. It has to be a color.
You do
But it
a
would
really,
make it-
really dark gray.
Well, as long as it's not flesh colored, I think we're
Yeah,
okay.
that was a little bad.
That was...
But can you
No.
Did you
make it
guys-
look like rainbows and unicorns?
Did you get? Are you looking at it right now?
Looking at what?
The document.
Oh, you were
Uh,
just changing it.
I'm just updating that one.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
okay,
Oh,
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
I was waiting for you to post another one.
No, I just
Yeah,
added
same
it to the
here.
bottom.
Oh, okay.
Let me just delete the ones that are up top there.
Okay.
In general, it
holy
goes
crap,
from
10
And
soap.
soak, jeez. It's like all the money you have, though. Woo! That's like all my money. But that's
Ooh,
a
the
really
heavy
nice
battle
item.
armor looks nice.
And that's
What's
like-
the 3 and the 7?
which one?
Heavy battle
Heavy
armor.
battle armor. Where
What's
is
the
that?
3? Second one down.
Heavy battle armor. There it is. 3. Those aren't important. 7 is the rarity. 3 is the encumbrance.
Okay, well, I think encumbrance would be important.
Yeah, encumbrance is important, I guess.
A combat flight suit. Ooh. Charge suit.
What is
Like a space.
Cortosis weave?
2 soak, 8 damage on contact.
High armor clothes?
Yep, basically.
Okay. I'm just shy of buying that.
That's
I'm
like
clo- I'm-
that's like the before negotiating price. It might be higher. It's not black market though, so that's
It won't
always
be like
helpful.
crazy.
No.
Yeah, it won't be like stupid. The hunting goggles look pretty cool for anyone who wants to boost their perception.
Whoa.
Oh, I could totally do that. My
Or
percep-
the scanner. That's pretty cool. Night vision.
You guys are welcome, by the way.
Yeah, somebody got a good roll.
Thanks for whatever.
I'm thinking
Thanks
I might
for
get
whatever.
that heavy battle armor.
If anybody thinks I
This-
should get something, let me know.
This Camperdine custom tailored armored jacket or whatever would probably be good for Mr. Stealthy Man over here.
Super
He gives
stylish.
It gives it
Stealthy.
well plus one
Deception
success
and
to charm.
negotiation.
Yeah, and
I like
it's
stealth.
more soak, which is pretty
Hang on,
solid.
I'm not looking at the same chart. Can you
Yeah, you
describe
should-
that to me?
Here's a question for you, Steve.
Or link it to me?
Yeah.
Is it able to wear some of these with other ones?
Yes, you can layer some of them.
There we go.
You can't
I was
wear like
thinking,
3
like-
things of battle armor.
Right.
Well, what could be possibly layered?
Cortosis weave is a shirt flavor level sort of thing. Battle
Yeah,
armor,
I'm not
no.
looking at
Combat
that.
suit, no. Shock suit, probably not easily.
All right. Well, then you already answered my questions.
Okay.
So I'm looking at the heavy battle armor and the charge suit.
I mean, the
Which
charge
one
suit,
was,
maybe. I would maybe give you a setback on, like,
Yeah, penalty.
athletics checks.
Because that 8 damage on contact is.
Well,
Is a
if
nice
it's
one.
underneath, it's not going to...
Oh wow.
If you have charge suit... No, it isn't. You can't wear that. Never mind.
That's
But that,
it.
right now I'm
Jacket.
debating on the charge suit and the heavy battle armor. So, I mean, it's 1 defense or 2 soak with 4 HP, or 2 soak and 8 damage on contact.
One other factor is you're also a very tall Wookiee, so it might not have an easy accessible size for you. You might need a custom fitted suit.
Hey, I did a good enough roll. Shut up, Dylan.
For heavy battle armor, they might need to modify. Shock suit might be able to...
Look,
Get you into it.
that Camphordine custom tailored armor jacket, that's worth it.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go with the heavy battle armor.
Yeah,
'Cause
the
that
custom
defense,
armor suit
2
is pretty
soak and-
cool.
The what? What's pretty cool?
The custom armor jacket is totally worth it. One, it
Yeah,
takes me
that
so
one was
from
super
plus
good for you.
one-
For
it
you,
takes my
yeah.
suit From +1 to +4, and it gives me a +1 in charm, deception, or negotiation, which I'm assuming. Do I have to choose one when I buy it, or is it to any of those when I use them?
I think it's any of them when you use it.
Hey, Steve.
Yo.
I'm getting the heavy battle armor.
All right. Let's talk about that.
Alright.
Heavy battle armor. That's obviously not going to fit you. So we're going to need to modify this for you, which we can accompany it. We can make that work. How does 6,500 sound for the armor and the adjustments?
That's a pretty fair deal, but to be honest, my good
That's
friend
kind of a
here
high
isn't
jump.
really that large of a Wookiee. I think that,
He's pretty big.
I'm actually pretty big.
6,000.
I'm pretty small. I could actually fit in like a stand.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm a larger scale Wookiee.
Shut up. I think that maybe 6,000 would be a more fair price for the size of my Wookiee friend here.
All right.
And I'll roll a persuasion if I have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's give
Well,
a negotiation check.
What is my negotiation here? Let me just double check.
You should buy your armor first, and then go for the negotiation.
Well, or
No,
you can
this is more
negotiate a
important
deal.
because
No, Brian. Negotiate a deal to get them together. Like,
You're pretty smart. So you give me this look and you grunt something in
Wookiee.
Wookiee language, and I'm like, oh yes, okay. And I say, but you know, I think that a nice deal could possibly be reached here with this armor for my Wookiee friend. And let me look here. I'd like to look at one of those tailored Camphordine jackets you have over there.
Fine choice.
Of course, it's a fine choice. Do I look like a man who picks anything other than the finest?
He looks you up and down. No, I suppose not.
Of course not.
Eh.
I'm Space James Bond.
So what was this better deal you were thinking of?
12,000
Let's
for
see.
both, maybe?
So they offered, what was it, 6,500 for the heavy battle.
How about
6,200
12,000 for both?
Why don't we just call them even 12 for the two of them?
I think that would be a negotiation check. So your negotiation versus...
What if the shopkeep actually said
So
that?
I've got,
The shopkeep was... That'd be funny.
What
The
do I have?
shopkeep actually was like, this was a negotiation check. Wow, look at all that advantage.
I have my presence, which is 3 plus 1 yellow. Is that correct?
Correct.
What am I rolling against?
Two green, 1 yellow.
Oh,
Holy
two
crap.
green?
Two green.
Advantage, Steve.
Yeah.
Did you just roll like double advantage on every single one?
Yes.
No, wait. Why 2 green?
You have a presence of 3, so you have 3 potential dice.
Okay.
You have 1 level, so that upgrades one of those
Oh,
dice.
okay. I think I misunderstood this. I'm sorry.
No problems.
Against what am I rolling against?
Nothing. Against my roll.
1, 2,
Which is
3.
Boom.
Yeah.
They evened out.
I mean, he's got successes, like actual successes, so we're gonna give it.
But I'm just saying, like, if you go by straight advantage, it evened out.
Right. So, the 12,000 that you propose, that sounds all right. Since you're a first-time customer, we'll give that to you.
All right, that's only 6,000 each. Works for me.
So here's the downside to this. I don't think I really have a lot of credits.
Nah,
Oh, he might not.
yeah, he joined too late, so he doesn't have like the 10K that everyone else has.
But I did manage to negotiate the information to get us on to finding this second ship. I did all the work here, so please, somebody pay for my armor.
I can't afford all of it.
How much do you have, Josh?
I could throw 2,000 at it and still have a couple hundred to my name.
You only have 2. Why did you guys? Neither of you had money. What were you doing?
Look, I'm a wheeler and a dealer.
Dylan, that 2,000 is after I already spend the 6,000 on mine.
How much do they need? How much you guys need?
After that, another 4,000.
I've got 9,600.
That's more than the 0 that I have.
Oh my gosh, guys.
I mean, come on. You guys wouldn't
Wait.
even be looking for the Fafnir if I hadn't helped out.
Steve, is that defense range and melee?
Say that again.
The defense, is it range and melee or just one or the other?
One defense. It is both.
Okay.
Yep.
Would I be able to wear the Jedi robe underneath it?
For the soak quality, yes.
That's what I
For
was
the
doing.
cortosis quality, no.
I just was going for the soak property.
Yes.
That takes my soak up to 7.
Nice.
In the heavy battle armor, you said the encumbrance was
3.
3? Alright.
Alright. Well, I want to try to grab the cortosis weave.
Wait. Hold up a moment. Did somebody manage to help me cover the difference on my armor here?
I can cover 2 of it. That's the best
Yeah,
I can do.
I thought Nemo was covering it.
Yeah, I can help. Not
Okay,
much.
I appreciate it. Once we recover the ship, you will be very grateful.
So, Jordan, you're going to toss in 4 and I'll toss in 2?
Yeah.
Alright.
Look at him being a good sport.
Yeah.
I
Well,
gotta change my character now.
I really want to grab this cortosis weave. I'm kind of set on it. So, and that like takes all my money.
And soak.
Yeah, 10 soak, pretty nice.
He looks at you. I see the nerd Wookiee wants to get into combat now, don't we?
I'm on the shorter end, so I should be not needing as much of a custom set. I'm like just like a tall human in stature.
Yeah, we don't need to customize for you, my friend. I don't even need to do any wheeling and dealing. I'll give you a 10K even.
Sounds good.
I'm sitting at 7 soak and 24 wound right now.
Actually, I wouldn't. How would they react if I tried to trade in that Jedi armor, that Jedi cloak thing? Any idea? Would they be like freaked, or would they be?
Well, I have
I'm
an
not sure.
idea, but
Yeah, I know. I'm risky.
Dustin,
I guess.
you could do a
No. I don't want to.
streetwise.
I don't want to meta it. I can do a streetwise for it. Yeah, I don't want to like be like Dustin, blah blah, blah after I already passed. It's really cheap.
Hey, real quick, so I'm understanding what I'm looking at here. So when I'm looking at this armor and it says there's a 7 and a +4 soak, 7 is the actual armor value, right?
7 is the rarity.
Oh, okay. So
Neutral.
soak
I
is
stalled out again.
And then the
Wow.
+4 is your soak. Yes.
much better than what I had before.
Would that weave be able to go underneath, like, the heavy battle armor if I would ever want to get that too?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
Just for future down the road reference.
well, just this before I get to into this, because I want to clarify the Jedi battle robe. Its biggest perk is that it has like the cortosis thing, right?
Correct.
So
Yes.
it deflects lightsabers. But shouldn't the cortosis weave have that as well?
It does as well.
Okay, so then I don't really need this one.
Correct.
Because this other one's just all around better.
Yeah. I mean, I think you would get like one soak or whatever the Jedi robe is, but
Well, I'm
The
not
Jedi
gonna
robe
double
is one
wearing it.
soak, one
Yeah, you don't
thunder,
need
and-
these.
Here's another thing. If I wear the cortosis weave, can I wear the cortosis weave in the armor plates?
yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna just take my chances on it then. I'll basically go. I'm just gonna talk to him real quick, and I'll be like, "Well, while we're doing this exchange, I wanted to see. This is something that our group found during our adventures, and I want to see how much it is worth. So I want to see what you would think about it. So I take out the battle robe and I show it to him.
Oh, that is a fine piece, my friend. Where did you get this?
On our
I don't
adventures, we found a temple that had some very unique items in it.
You are one lucky man. This is an old artifact.
We wanted to see. I wanted to see potentially what I could get for it in exchange.
Are you looking to sell or pawn?
So.
Yeah, sell will probably be a bit more. I'd like the money in exchange. Especially if it's a rare enough thing, yeah.
Well, it's got a rarity of 8.
Let's do
I
a
mean,
negation.
it's as rare as the
Yeah,
Cortosis weave.
cortosis thing. It's just the cortosis thing's new, and this is like an ancient piece.
right. Let's do a negotiation just to see what his disposition is.
All right. I hope I don't roll like crap. I don't have super great negotiation, I think. Yeah, I don't. It's not going to be super good. I might need help of my compadre.
Oh,
Could somebody who's
Can I
good at...
assist? I'm pretty good at negotiating.
Yeah, I might need help for that. I'm not a smooth talker.
Give him a boost die from Abel coming over and giving him a pat on the back. I vouch for this one.
What do you want me to just roll one blue?
It'll be his blue.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yay! Thanks for the boost.
All right.
You're welcome. Always
Well,
happy to help.
it's not every day that these come through my shop. This probably has some resale value, if not just for the neat fact that it's so old. Would you take 37,000 for it? Not
Holy
37,000.
crap.
3,700.
I was like 37,000.
That's a little different.
I
3,700.
mean, 3,700 is still a lot. Yeah, sure. I think that'd be a good trade.
All right. If you
So
ever
that'll-
find something like this again, let me know.
Most certainly will. Thank you for the trade.
I was hoping to be able to trade one of those straight up for the weave. Because I would have liked to have that weave too, because it would have been better to have underneath my heavy battle than the robe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be crazy.
I haven't spent any of that money that we've had from the huts in like forever. So at all, like, so I've been just saving it up.
Yeah, I'm
So
sitting
now
at
I don't have to
$575 right now, but since the robe isn't worth all that much, I'm just going to keep it to keep my soak
Well,
up
yeah,
like one extra.
Now with selling the robe, I'm at almost 4K. So, all right, I am a happy camper. All right.
Dustin, are you with us? Or is he
Are
gone?
you alive, Dustin? Did
He said he'd be
Yes.
right back. He wanted to look for a pawn shop.
Steve, it's safe to say that he would not trade a weave straight up for a Jedi robe then, correct?
That's a pretty safe assessment. You would need to
Okay.
charm his pants off.
Charm his
Oh,
pants
hey. Since I now have new armor, can I hawk my old armor?
Yeah.
Which was just, hang on. Just a flak vest. Probably not worth more than like 400.
off. Unless you can stack it.
That's like wearing two
Can I?
jackets. That kind of just
Oh.
looks silly.
And a Wookiee walking around in heavy battle armor doesn't.
That's probably more intimidating than anything.
I wonder if that would add an intimidation factor, because I have that fearsome now, too.
A Wookiee who takes so many bullets that Wookiee decided that maybe that Wookiee should start wearing armor.
Hey, I do take a lot of hits.
That's what his joke
You're
was
a
saying.
badass Wookiee.
Yep.
Why I hide behind you.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well for you, though, either. But yeah.
Well, now that I've
It
got
wasn't
this
terrible.
jacket that's 4 times the soak of what I had originally, things might be a little nicer.
Yeah, I currently have 14 soak. So
Oh man, alive!
I look at my thing, my bar's like way off the thing. It's like brr.
I have 7 soak, so I'm at half of what you are. But then I also have the 24 wound.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I have
and
a
you
bunch
have,
of
and you
health.
have, yeah, and you have the defense ability.
Yeah, I have
or
the
whatever.
ranged and melee defense.
The defense is really nice.
Yeah. But what would be really nice if I could get one of those weaves and put it underneath?
That'd be
Yeah,
we need a lot
I'm,
more money for that.
I'd be sitting at 17 soak. Or no, I'd be at 16 soak.
I'm not really that good at shooting at people or getting shot by people. I'm really more good at convincing them to shoot other people for us.
And that's in a very important role.
So far, so good.
That's true.
Dustin.
Yeah, I'm not sure that he's coming. And with that, let's see, 9:30.
We got time to do the ship thing. At least get to the planet.
Okay, so go ahead and imagine yourselves in the hangar bay. Where are you? Where are you up
Ship.
to?
Yeah, I'm on the ship.
I say that Brian, since he's the one that's been talking to him, should be the one that finds them and brings them to the ship.
Sure.
Okay, so they show up at the front of the hangar bay. They've got like a giant backpack and look to be fairly heavily armed. I mean, none of the guns are showing, but they are
exactly
obviously
what I would
packing some
expect.
serious firepower.
Exactly what I would expect. For such an expedition.
I'm back.
Hey.
So I'm gonna walk up to them, ignoring the fact that they just have heavy arms all over them. Just, this is totally normal to me. And just, reach out my hand to shake again. Good
He
to see you, my friends.
he looks at you and gives a slight bow like you had done. Hey,
Don't worry about any passcodes. This is our ship right over here.
whoa, that's
So,
interesting.
has the ship sailed on that store?
No, go ahead.
Okay, what's the roll?
2 purple.
But what skill?
Streetwise.
Oh, jeez. Alright, I'm not gonna even find the store.
I gotta go use the restroom.
Oh, well, maybe.
That's what, a cunning? Yeah, you've got cunning, but you don't
No.
find anything that looks promising.
He saw a store and then it exploded. So went out of business.
I hate when that happens.
All right. So they follow you, Brian, up into the ship. They make 2 of them, and let's go to the ship.
Do the ship. Oh, which is now,
Nothing there.
what was it, blue?
It's a blue ship now. Got
I
it all
guess.
painted up.
Yeah.
Unless you get it camo.
I haven't figured that out yet.
Alright.
All right. One of them comes up to the cockpit to let you guys know the general proximity of the Mephout system, and it is off the beaten path. So, Josh, go ahead and take off. 2 purple.
Can I take another stab at the assist or whatever?
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
go ahead and boost Aroni of that. Just roll a single blue.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
I hate when there's no success but only advantage on a thing that ought to be an easy thing to do.
I know, right?
Yeah, it's like it's super easy, and you somehow failed it anyway.
All right.
It's not like I haven't taken off a million times.
So as you're taking off, ground control asks if you paid your docking fees,
Yeah.
because they don't have records that you did.
Oh Jesus.
What talking fees?
How much are we looking at? I was gonna say can we just do a digital transfer?
It's 15 credits a day.
How many days? Just one.
Yeah, you were only there for a couple hours.
All right, I hand them 15 credits digitally.
Thank you. Remember to do that next time.
Sorry.
All right. So go ahead and give us an astragations check, Dylan.
All right, give me 1 second. I gotta take out that 15 credits. Okay. Let me see. What that
I'm
is.
not an astrogation type person. I only have one green in that.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not really either. I'm just smarter, so I can make it work sometimes. All right. And then just 2 purple standard.
Yes.
Yay!
All right. So go ahead and give yourself a boost die, Josh, to a 3 purple, 2 purple and a red.
Oh God.
I'll use
2
one of
purple
those.
or red.
I'll
Am I
use one of
piloting?
those Destiny for
I was gonna
once.
say you got 5. Yeah.
All right. So I removed it already then too.
Yes.
So my piloting with a boost and then the red.
Correct.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
No.
Well, I mean, it could have been worse, but.
All right.
Could've been
So
better.
so since this is off the beaten path, you end up flying into a very remote area, and there's not a whole lot of stuff around you. Although your companion, he's looking at you and is like, "I don't recognize where we are. Do you know what you're doing?"
Nah.
No, man.
Well, do you?
Well then,
He doesn't
Well, he's a
understand
Wookiee.
me.
Yeah.
I
right,
do,
so-
but the game master hates me right now.
I was gonna say you can talk to me and I can translate. I'm right there.
All
I
right.
apologize, my friend.
Hey.
I think our pilot got a little off course, but not too far. We should be able to triangulate our coordinates and then get ourselves back on track shortly.
All right. So someone want to do a computers check to triangulate?
What are we doing?
Get us back on track. I'm gonna distract this guy by making him a cup of tea.
What role are we doing?
A computers check.
Whatever you want.
Is this unless there's somebody else who's good at computers? I'm guessing this is just me
We
again.
had a guy who is just now going to be getting on.
Yeah,
The last, like,
David's
half
gonna join
hour.
us for like a little bit, a couple minutes.
All right. Am I just doing the computers check? I guess nobody else has anything in computers. It's just me.
Whoever wants to computers.
I don't know who has computers. Computers.
I cannot
computers.
I don't computers.
Javel has computers.
Oh wait,
and
yeah.
Do you
Doesn't
see?
doesn't-
Alright, real quick. Do you see they're making this computer for old people? It's literally
well, I guess.
an old person computer.
Well, Javel's the only one who has
I mean-
computers.
Yeah, I did it, and I just got a threat.
Okay.
That's all that happened.
So that's
Nobody else sees
still unhelpful. All right. So, Josh,
We're just failing all the rolls.
give me a 3 purple with a setback because of your being lostness. We're gonna do it the hard way. We're gonna add a red. So 2 purple and a red.
You can fly.
You're just spamming them now.
I was going to use a Destiny that time too.
2 purple, a red, and a
Beat me to the
black.
punch. Is there a way I can still use a Destiny because I planned on using one that time? You just beat me to the punch?
I'll let you use it.
Alright. So that just makes it a green and a yellow, right?
Changes a green to a yellow, correct?
Alright.
So you
So it's
keep
going
the
to be
red.
2
but you
yellow,
get-
a green, 2 purple, a red, and a black. Oy.
Cross your fingers.
Really?
Gotta
How do I
try
triumph a fail? How do I triumph a fail?
A fail. You went in the wrong direction, but you ended up landing yourself back in a hyperspace lane. So, like, the astrogation computer recognizes where you are, and you're at the far end of the Hydean Way, which is like the route that goes right past Mandalore. I mean, you're a lot further down the route, but it's like in a location that you know where you are again. So that kind of evens everything out, and you can take another.
He triumphantly failed.
Yes.
All right.
So you're
That's
back
not
on
so
back
bad.
on course, but you went the wrong way, and this trip is taking a lot longer than it probably
it
should. Have. Yeah.
All right.
tried
do
already.
another piloting roll with 3 purple or 2 purple now.
3 purple, because you're still trying to fly through open space.
Okay.
Can I take a stab again at trying to boost him?
Come on, Josh.
There's nothing else I can do. Unless you're gonna
That's a
let Bill
threat,
go.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Can I try to boost him? I don't know.
Um.
Gonna take another stab. I mean, if we're not, we're just gonna keep circling around in space forever until we starve to death.
Yeah. Roll a boost die from Grabo. He's there. He's either doing something on the computers or he's cheering you on. Come on, man. You can do this.
Get us.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
Yes. All right.
Made it.
So with the threat,
God.
you bounce a little bit off of a asteroid as you pass into the planet's atmosphere, or into the planet's orbit. But you make it
Thank
to
God.
the planet Plintep
That was
in the
funny.
Mephout system.
You might want to focus more on piloting, like on your next XP thing, just so we're a little bit more confident. I might put a little in there too.
Everybody sighs a giant sigh of relief.
Ugh.
Everyone take 1 strain from excessive travel.
Unnecessary travel.
And with that, we will call it an evening.
Oh, my.
I'm currently
That was funny.
taking 1 strain from excessive spilling of the beer that I just opened.
That was funny.
All right,
All
so
right.
we're done.
Oh, man
I
alive.
guess.
Okay, which one is strain, by the way?
Yellow.
Yellow. Should be the second one. Or third one. Yes, third one. Yellow. All right.
All right.
Well, you'll have to join us again next time to find out how this group of stooges makes it on the planet.
I feel like we didn't do anything.
We did not do a lot. We went shopping for a good 45 minutes.
No, that was a lot of shopping / negotiating.
Yeah, I just got a really good item, so I'm happy about that.
I got a good item, too. I got my armor.
I mean,
A
part
lot
of
of this was negotiating with people, and that's a good thing.
that was my just fumbling around trying to keep you guys from getting to the main story. That way I have time to develop something that's a story.
No, that was good.
Because this was all just a made-up thing that I gave David and made it up. And so everything was just kind of on the fly. So I'm going to have a plan for next week. I'll have maps. I'll have things to do. Maybe an antagonist.
Maybe.
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 Okay.
Maybe not.
Other
Maybe I'll just be like,
ourselves.
everything doesn't need an antagonist. Maybe we'll just be against nature. PVM for a little bit.
Yeah, a
So-
tornado hits us. I don't know. We've been failing like every role that isn't combat related.
Yeah.
So
Maybe you'll get to use that survival skill, Dustin.
Yay!
yeah, we might get stranded somewhere. All right.
And again,
Well,
I had
good
Destiny
session,
unused.
guys.
All
It
right.
was fun. Even if it was silly and unproductive, it was fun.
That's the way we like it.
Yep. I look forward to our next get together. Keep me
God
posted
knows when
and
that'll
all
be.
that jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
All right.
All right.
We'll figure it out.
Later, guys.
See you guys.